Hello everyone, St. Patrick's Day is right around the corner, so I thought I'd do the Eating Only Green Foods challenge for 24 hours today. I have some really fun recipes planned for each meal, so let's just get into it. It's time for breakfast, and I'm going to be making pandan pancakes. The recipe will be linked in the description down below. The first step of our recipe is going to be adding most of our ingredients to our egg yolks. I'm going to be adding in our coconut milk. Now we're going to add in our pandan extract, as well as our baking powder and flour. And now we're going to carefully combine this until it's thoroughly mixed up. Our mixture is combined and it looks very green, and now we're going to get started on the next part of our recipe. Now we're just going to throw in our pinch of sugar into our egg whites, and we're going to whisk this up until it's nice and fluffy, until it forms stiff peaks. Our egg whites are nice and fluffy now, so we're going to go ahead and add it in and fold it in to our bowl of dough. Our batter is thoroughly incorporated now, so we're going to transfer it to a pan to cook. It's time to cook our pancakes. We're going to start by getting a scoop of our batter with an ice cream scoop, like so. And we're going to carefully transfer this to our pan. We're going to place it in the center. Now I see that there are a few small bubbles on the surface, but more importantly, the surface is set, so I'm going to go ahead and flip our pancake now, just like so. And there you go. You see that we have a dark brown color. That is exactly what we want, so now we're just going to cook it for a couple more minutes. Our first pancake is done cooking, so I'm going to transfer it to a plate, and now I'm just going to finish making the rest of our pancakes. Now we're going to make whipped cream. We're going to start by adding sugar. And that should be enough sugar added to our cream, so now we're just going to squirt in a little bit of our pandan extract. That should be good. And now we're just going to whip this up until it's nice and fluffy. It's time to assemble our pancakes now. I have a nice stack of pancakes right here, and I'm just going to put some kiwi to go on the side. Now I have some kiwi berries, which are just little kiwis basically, and I'm just going to place it on top. And finally, we're going to top it off with a spoonful of whipped cream. Alright, it's finally time to give our pandan pancakes a taste. As you can see, our pancakes are very green from all the pandan extract, and it's just topped with some of that pandan whipped cream. So let's go ahead and give it a taste. Wow, I love those pandan pancakes. Since I only put a pinch of sugar in a pancake, the pancake itself is not very sweet, which is nice, but it has an intense pandan flavor, and you can also taste a little bit of that coconut milk I added in there, and I just love the soft, fluffy texture. Those are some delicious pandan pancakes. If you're planning on making this recipe, I definitely recommend adding more sugar to the pancakes themselves, but the sweet whipped cream on top really just adds some more sweetness and pandan flavor to really balance out those mild tasting pancakes. So yeah, just add more sugar, but other than that, these are some really tasty pancakes. I just finished my pancakes, so I'll see you back here for lunch. Alright, it's time for lunch now, and I'm going to be making this spinach linguine with just a little bit of pesto. I just finished cooking our pasta, and it is cooled down now, so I'm going to go ahead and plate it. Alright, let's go ahead and give our pasta a taste. Wow, I love this pasta. The spinach linguine is nice and chewy, and what I love is that the spinach flavor is really mild, so it's not really strong, and the pesto itself is very fresh tasting, and it's incredibly rich. I just love the taste of the cheese and the basil all together with that pasta. This is just like pasta heaven. I just finished my pasta, and that was a great lunch, and I'll see you guys in a couple of hours for a snack. Alright, it's time for a little snack now. I'm gonna keep it simple, and I'm just gonna be having a little bit of green grapes and kiwi berries. A kiwi berry basically just looks like a mini green grape, and honestly, the taste is like a cross between a green grape and a kiwi, and they're really delicious. And kiwi berries are really tasty, but they are a little bit on the tart side, but I like them. They're nice and refreshing. Right now, I think it would be a really nice time to reflect back on the pandemic and quarantine, since it's been a full year since we first started quarantine. Around a year ago when the pandemic first started, I really wasn't expecting it to last very long, and I thought by the summer it would be over and we could go to Disneyland. To be honest, quarantine life has been pretty boring. I've just been making videos for you guys and that's kept me entertained, but school really has not been that great because the online school is a lot more challenging than when you're physically at school, when you're seeing your teacher across the screen. It's just really not the same. The plan for my school is that most of us are going to continue with online learning, but a few at-risk groups are going to start a hybrid program where they can go to school and do some online classes as well. But the hope is that all students are going to return back to school in person for the fall semester. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that quick update, and I'll see you guys back pretty soon for dinner. Alright, it's time for dinner now, and I'm going to be making broccoli cheddar soup. Again, the recipe will be in the description down below. To start our soup, we're going to start by frying some onions in our pot, along with our garlic, red pepper flakes, and we're going to season this with a little bit of salt and pepper. Our onions are nice and soft now and have taken on a nice color, so we're going to add in our broccoli stalks, as well as our potatoes, and we're going to add our 5 cups of water to this. Now we're just going to add our salt to this. Now we're just going to bring our mixture to a boil, and then we're going to turn it down to medium-low heat and simmer it for 20 minutes. Now we're going to add half of our broccoli tops or broccoli florets to our pot, and we're going to cook this for 3 to 5 minutes until they're bright green. Now that our broccoli is cooked and is nice and tender, we're going to use an immersion blender, and we're just going to use this to puree our broccoli florets. I transfer the soup back to the heat, and we're going to cook the rest of our broccoli florets for just a few more minutes until they're thoroughly cooked. Our broccoli is cooked now, so we're going to toss in our sharp cheddar cheese, and we're going to go ahead and incorporate this. Our broccoli soup is now done, and the last step is just going to be to add some Greek yogurt, and I already took our soup off the heat since it's done cooking. Alright, let's go ahead and try our broccoli cheddar soup. I can't wait. It just smells super cheesy and delicious, and oh yeah, this just smells amazing. Let's give this a taste. This broccoli cheddar soup is one of the best broccoli cheddar soups I've ever had. In fact, it might be my favorite. I just love the rich, creamy soup. I definitely love the addition of the Greek yogurt, which brings out some more creaminess and adds a hint of tartness, and it's nice and peppery too from the black pepper, and the cheese just makes it super cheesy, and you have little bites of broccoli. This is so good. You have to try out this recipe. That broccoli soup was so delicious, I even went back for seconds, but now I'll see you guys in a couple minutes for dessert. Alright, it's time for dessert now, and I have a really special dessert. For dessert, I'll be having this matcha cheesecake from Uncle Tetsu. And Uncle Tetsu is a Japanese cheesecake shop that originally opened in Japan, and since then, they've spread worldwide. I'm really excited to try Uncle Tetsu's cheesecake because I've never had it before, and I love matcha cheesecake, so I think this is going to be perfect for me. An Uncle Tetsu shop recently opened at my local mall, and I was really excited because, like I said, I've just heard a lot of hype about it and I've never had it before, so let's just go ahead and break into this cheesecake. Can't wait. Let's go ahead and cut a slice of this cheesecake. I almost feel bad cutting into this because it looks so pretty, but I can't wait to taste this. Wow, already I can tell as I'm cutting this cake that it's buttery soft and super fluffy. Like it just feels so delicate as I cut it. Wow, I'm even more excited now. Alright, let's go ahead and try this cheesecake now. I already smell an intense matcha scent coming off of this. This is gonna be one great bite. The flavor of this cheesecake is incredible. I can tell that they use a lot of meringue and egg white because it is extremely fluffy. And I love the flavor of the matcha. It's not too strong, so it definitely complements the cheesecake well, and it's also mildly sweet. Oh, this is just a great dessert. If you love cheesecake, you will love this. It's not too rich. It's the perfect dessert to end off such a great day. Today I had a lot of fun doing this eating only green food challenge for 24 hours. It ended up being really easy because I found some really delicious recipes to make for today, and I honestly thought this was a really fun challenge, and you should definitely go ahead and try it out yourself. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure if you did to give it a like, and also make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.